Hey, what's up guys? We're going to be doing a new segment called Cards That You Should Trade For. And basically, I'm going to be helping you guys build up your trade binders essentially. By watching this video, you'll be able to understand what cards that have a good chance that will go up in price or will maintain their values. As the March list is coming around, certain things will get banned in decks, and that will make decks not as played as other decks. So this will kind of help you guys out to improve your trade binder to get cards that people will actually want, because certain decks, like for example windups, I would say that have a potential to get hit because they are a really strong deck, and it's kind of an older deck and it's been here for a while. But yeah, these are just predictions, keep that in mind, but I will try to help you guys as best as I can, because every time there's a new ban list, a lot of the prices, they go up and down like crazy right before the list actually hits. And I'm going to help you guys out with that, and maybe you guys can make it a good investment like myself. So let's first talk about the Fire Fists. Now the Fire Fists, they're relatively new. Although Fire Kings, I would say, is going to be a more popular deck just to play, just because it will be a structure deck, and that allows a lot easier access to it. But nothing in the Fire Fist deck will pretty much get hit in the March list, because they're still coming out with more support in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. So picking up or holding onto your bears will be a pretty good investment. So yeah, trade for any Fire Fist cards. I think that will be a good investment. Although, like I said, I really feel like the Fire Kings, they're going to see a lot more play, just because, like I said, it's a structured deck. But I've seen players mix Fire Fist and Fire Kings together. Rekindling is a pretty nasty card, but I don't think there's like too many cards that you can really use with the Fire Fist. But there's that like Wolf card that like lets you just bring back any of the Fire Fist. So it's a pretty good card, but that said, I don't think anything will get touched in the Fire Fist. So if you're looking to invest into the Fire Fist or trade for them, I think that you'll be doing yourself a favor in the next coming sets, so you'll get better trades. Next up, the Mer Males. Now, because the March list is coming out, a lot of players are afraid that Mer Males will be touched. Although there's a lot more support coming out in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. But keep in mind, sometimes Konami will hit decks, but they'll be like, I best Megalat too. And most players are like, oh, it's cool, I only played 2 anyway, so it doesn't really hurt me at all. But yeah, a lot of Mer Males on their prices, they're kind of going down. So if you can pick them up for relatively inexpensive, it definitely is not a bad card to invest into. Because Mer Males can OTK a lot of different decks just really fast. I mean, basically, if your opponent's field is blank and you could summon Abyss Megalo and then normal summon a Deep Sea Diva, and you use Megalo's effect to tribute Diva, and you already bring out a Marksman with Diva's effect, you can just OTK right there, because you can deal 48 and then deal another 14 and then another 18 with Atlantean Dragoons after Marksman gets that battle damage in. So Mermaid Atlantean's a little bit more of a risky move, because something could get hit from it, but I don't think it'll be something like big. If it does get hit, it'll maybe be like Abyss Megalo 2, and the deck definitely is still playable. Next up, the whole spellbooks. Now there are tons of spellbook cards, and the cards that I would suggest you guys to pick up on or trade for are going to be cards that you pretty much would want to run 3 of if you're making a spellbook deck. Cards like Spellbook of Secrets and High Priestess are all cards you basically would want to play 3 if you were playing the spellbooks. And with Divine Judgment coming out in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, a lot of players will be jumping on that High Priestess, the Divine Judgment bandwagon, because it is a really insane combo. And, I would say picking up High Priestess, I mean, the card is kind of expensive right now, but if you can pick up some Spellbook of Secrets, some High Priestess, I think that it'll be a good investment, as I don't think that the archetype will get touched in the March list. Other cards that I think, just could go up in value, just because, a lot of players will want them to have a high demand, especially since Fire Kings are going to be coming out relatively soon. And with that Garunix card, which is like basically the card that comes back over and over, it has to go to the graveyard. So Macrocosmos would just be like, no. And also Macrocosmos comes in Ultra. So you can pick up some Ultra Macrocosmos, or maybe get some commons. As Thrones is definitely a nice card. Maybe your card shop has these for maybe 10 cents each. Definitely pick them up. I think that will be a great investment, as a lot of the different metas will involve the graveyard, and Macrocosmos says no graveyard. And another card that is just a fantastic card, and it already got reprinted, and it's still a relatively expensive card, is Forbidden Lance. So, it's used in Dino Rabbits, which is one of the most popular and successful decks in the TCG. Even in the OCG, the Vers, like the Ophion. I've seen some of them play lances, some of them playing dresses, just to protect the Ophion. I know that they do get the pandemic card, but I've seen some of them play this as well. That way, it could save the card if maybe you attempt to bottomless it, because if they don't have one in their hand already, they're trying to search one, they can't activate the one that they're searching for. But yeah, definitely Forbidden Lance is a wonderful card in general, and it'll probably maintain its value just because it's already got its reprint. But yeah, keep in mind, if any of these get reprinted, yeah, obviously that the values can change on these cards. But I definitely think picking up Fire Fist stuff, definitely a good investment. Mer Male one, it might be okay depending on what you can pick them up at, depending on how bad the person that is trading them wants to get rid of them, because they could take a hit, but I would say more than likely they might just hit something very minor if they do, because like I said, more support coming in the upcoming sets. They probably will not hit this deck that hard if they do. And then as far as spellbooks, yeah, definitely pick these up, because spellbooks, definitely a strong archetype in the future, especially with Divine Judgment. The deck is going to be really simple for them to play, and they will go so plus where they can basically OTK you in the next turn, and they'll have like a bajillion cards in hand and enough stuff in the graveyard to use the field spell over and over. But anyways, I hope this helps you guys out, improve your trade binders, and get more cards that are going to be hot cards in the future. And as far as cards to trade, I would recommend trading a lot of the meta stuff that potentially can get hit. Like, I think Rabbit could get hit, but I mean, most of the stuff, come on, Rabbit's like a few dollars right now because it comes in the tin. So I don't think that getting rid of your Rabbits are really necessary. What's funny is the normal monster Cobblezills is actually more expensive than the Rescue Rabbit, which it's absolutely hilarious. But it just shows you the demand of people that want the Cobblezills, because I don't think Cobblezills has had a reprint ever. I know Sabersaurus got a reprint in like some structure deck, but yeah, it just shows you the demand of the Cobblezills. People want that card. So let me know what you guys think of this segment that I'm doing, if you guys like it, and I will perhaps do more of these in the future, or if you guys have any suggestions for my prediction price guide to improve your trade binder, essentially, or what cards you should trade for that will be hot. Let me know in the comment section below, because I love to get your guys' feedback. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Best of luck to your trade binders. Asian Eyes signing out.